What's going on, guys? Cal here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about lurking in Rainbow Six Siege. So, what is lurking? Lurking is a solo position. It's one where you're going to split off from your team and you're going to flank and ambush the enemy. It's the backstabber's role, and it is very effective. So, why would you lurk? It creates another distraction for the enemy team to worry about. They've constantly got to worry about you. They have got to make sure that they are watching you as well as watching your team. And this provides opportunities to make sure that your attack is more effective. And the payoff is huge when done correctly, as it can land you multiple kills without people even firing a bullet at you. So, what makes a good lurker? A good lurker is somebody who understands the map and understands how the opposition plays. So, noticing trends in previous rounds where they like to breach from, what floors they like to enter, is all things you need to bear in mind when lurking as a defender. And yes, you can lurk as a defender, I'll touch on that more later. And as an attacker, you need to make sure your drone usage is very effective. Keep it alive at the start of the alive so you can use it at the start of the round, but you do have a backup drone to use if necessary. So when attacking, you just want to make sure you can try and find out as much information as possible, find out where they are sitting, try and find out if they also have a lurk playing on different floors. Just make sure wherever you are deciding to enter the building from, that room is clear first. Then you can go on from there using your drone to scout. Although be careful with drone usage, because you can give away your position by using the drone to enemy players. So it's a very situational, information-based position. So that is something to bear in mind. You need as much information as possible to do this effectively, whether that's from your team or by yourself. Now, fortunately, there are cameras and drones you can use to do this. So I just slightly touched on lurking as an attacker. So you want to split off from your team, enter from a different floor, work your way down, clear everything you possibly can to attack the objective from a different entry point to your team, whether that's the opposite staircase or you could even breach from above to create a distraction. It's all about creating a distraction. Kills aren't super important. As an attacking lurker, you want to sort of distract the enemy while your team is either getting into position or getting ready for an attack, and then as they're ready to attack, you can back off, you can play it safe, wait for them to actually execute the attack, and now they are the distraction. So this is a window of opportunity for you to act. Now you can either go aggressive, you can get in a better position, you can do whatever you want. It's completely situational, and it is definitely a thinking man's role. You do need to understand the game and learn how to play off of your teammates. So for a defensive lurk, what I've found the most effective is to play on a different floor to the objective, and make sure you use the cameras at the start of the round so you know where they're spawning, or at the start of the round try and find out what direction the drones are coming from. So these are two indicators that you can use to put yourself in the best position possible, because more than likely they're going to try and enter the building from sides closest to where they spawned. So you want to make sure you're in a good position to hear where they enter from, as well as be in a good position to pick up a kill if they enter from the position you think they will, as well as listening for anything else what's going off around the map. because if you're on a different floor, you see nobody for a while, and you hear a lot of explosions going off around the objective, that might just be your cue to move your arse and go and help your team. But once you hear these noises going off near the objective, you can use the staircases, make sure you're quiet to get behind the enemy, as a lot of the times they like to hang about on the staircase to use the drones to gather information, as well as set up their breaches. And if you can get behind them with the right timing, just as they're doing that, it is a very easy way to bag yourself multiple kills without them even looking at you. So, some very basic tips on lurking is to make sure that you information gather as much as you can, the cameras, the drones, and your teammates, as well as using sounds. Just because you're also a lurker doesn't mean you let your team die. If you see like one or more teammates die near or on the objective, you need to move, you need to go and help them straight away. That is your cue to get down there and support them. This lurking doesn't mean wait until everybody's dead to try and clutch the round. That's not what it is about. So you need to go aggressive when shit starts to hit the fan. That's when you need to help your team, whether you're attacking or defending. If you lose multiple people, you need to go aggressive, try and get those return picks, help your team, and work together. As usually playing from a 3v5 disadvantage, lurking usually isn't as effective. It can still be effective. As I said, it's a situational based position. So it's up to you what you decide to do. You just need to make sure your play wins you the round. You are a round securer. You are a backstabber, but this doesn't mean you don't help your team. But anyway, that's just a few basic concepts on what lurking is and some general stuff on how it should be played out. I may go into more advanced stuff with this and look at actual solo lurking strategies for different maps, because this is what I do when I play Rainbow Six. I lurk, so I might go and show you positions that I play and sort of my thought process, I guess, on what I do. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this helped somewhat. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.